Well, ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here from YouTube, and in today's video, we're talking about everything internet computer. So let's get into this. Congratulations to Dfinity, the community, all the developers, everybody involved. We have seen internet computer surpass 1 billion blocks. This is very insane to even think about. In addition, it's up 3 million blocks in a day. So this thing's doing like 3 million blocks a day on average, give or take. And I'm seeing a lot more and more people around like crypto Twitter start talking about ICP and recognizing the accomplishments that are being made. Now, one thing that I always do whenever somebody asks me about ICP, things like that, I direct them to Kinnick. And if you go to Twitter, go to @KINIC_app. This is like the Google search engine for internet computer. And as you can see, it resembles Google in many ways. But they've got a lot of great tags down here. If you're interested in games, you can click on that, and you guys can see there's 7-8 plus pages of games just on internet computer. There is so many dApps running on internet computer. It's crazy. I don't think that I could cover them all, but there's over 100,000 canisters or smart contracts, 114,000, almost 115,000 smart contracts running on internet computers so far. So it's a great thing that they've got going. Just absolute tremendous momentum, which is great to see. We're going to be talking about the price tag of ICP just a little bit. We can see that, yes, price is on the up and up today. It's always great to see. And I think that we might be getting a little Elliott wave theory right here. And so we might be seeing something like this play out. And then I'd be kind of looking for a little ABCD or ABC corrective pattern to follow this. Or I might be looking for a little Elliott wave theory, something like this, to signal maybe a greater move up towards the $7-ish area. Now, when we look at this, I want to just throw up a Fibonacci channel. And the one thing I like about Fibonacci channels is that it just really allows us to measure in Fibonacci terms at angles. You know, when prices start squeezing at angles like this, it's just a very nice tool to be able to use. And you can see that price action has played really well within this this Fibonacci channel. So right now it is battling this light blue line here, which is the 786. So this green area is the 61.8. Blue area is the 786. This little light greenish area is the 50% level. Now, one thing that's interesting about this is that I think we're going to see a little bit of a pullback right at or around $7-ish, somewhere in there. And what I'm really kind of looking for as a trader, not financial or financial or trading advice or anything like that, is if this fails. So if we start to see, this momentum kind of shift and start moving to the downside, will we come down and maybe test these $5.75-ish levels? I'm looking for mainly a Gartley pattern or something of that nature. So you guys could see, like, you could probably start the Gartley pattern right here and just start kind of measuring some points, things like that, something like this. So let's just see if we would even have a case for Gartley at this point. So to the downside, measuring this swing high to this base, we would definitely have a case. I'm looking for price action at this B level to pierce through the 61.8 but not go lower than the 786. Obviously, I want, let's see here, I want my C point over here. to not exceed this level here. So we could come all the way up to the $7.50-ish level and retrace, but typically you will see this right shoulder just a little bit lower than this left shoulder. So what we're trying to do in a sense is predict where D is, and I'll throw up this little Gartley pattern here again, and I'm not going to really take the time to like hone this in 100% because this is just a video and I'm just trying to explain it. So I'm looking for this D point down here, and one thing that I'm going to do is measure from B to A, and really if this thing does break down, it wouldn't surprise me to see this thing come down to maybe the $5.45-ish level. I'm hoping that's not what happens, but this is something that I am actively monitoring. We do have a pretty solid channel moving to the upside, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But that's kind of what I'm waiting with cash on the side to buy the next big dip when it happens. I don't buy into FOMO like this at all. So let's just look at Bitcoin here as well, since I gotcha. So here is Bitcoin, folks, and really we could almost argue that there is a little Elliott wave theory, a little bit of Elliott wave theory movement to the upside here. So we might see a little bit of a retracement coming down to maybe this 20,000-ish dollar level. I hope not. I hope this thing just continues to moon. Let's look at Bitcoin. I want to look at this on like the daily just to kind of see where that is. Daily's showing a spinning top, a green one. So right now the bulls are winning, but we do have some good sized wicks coming off both ends of this candle. I do think that if we do break out, it's going to come down to this. Price may come up to meet this 50 moving average at or around 23.5, somewhere in that neighborhood. That's just kind of what I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying? So I think that right now the markets are looking really good as long as they're not going down. But I do think that there is this little uncertainty, especially like the last 2 or 3 weeks, because everything's just been kind of trading sideways. Everybody's trying to digest news. Everybody's trying to digest, everything, it seems like. So whatever, it is what it is, right? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to check out more videos on this channel, I'll leave them at the end screens. You can see some of the videos I've done on Internet Computers ecosystem. See you guys all on the next video. Also, I got some great videos on Spinner and IC 1101 coming up. I got one dropping tomorrow on Friday, and I got one dropping on Monday. So stick around for those.